Welcome back to Niagara Garden Party. It is March 26th. Here's how it looks in the garden. We're going for some big changes again this year. I got some metal Vigo garden beds getting delivered. So all of these older ones, these wooden ones, are going to get ripped out and replaced with metal. I got this big old bag of peas that somebody sent me. This year I'm letting my husband have this garden bed and I get this garden bed. So I'm going to go ahead, and since I already have these like trellis type thing situation going on, I'm going to direct sow a bunch of peas. It's a lot warmer in here than outside, and it's going to be good for starting some peas. Peas are going to like it. Where are the fish? Oh, there they are. Do you see them? Probably not. They're in there. I've been watering this all winter with the overflow from the fish. So this should be really fertile soil at this point. And I'm just gonna put the peas all in here. Not really easy to see, but I made this little channel. Oh, I threw 3 that time. That was wrong. Made that little channel and I'm simply just throwing the seeds. And I'm gonna make another row, another channel, no real rhyme or reason to it. Just gotta get the seeds in there. Ooh, that is some stinky fish water. Oh, it even gurgled like a nasty, stinky fish water tub would. And now in these spots up in front, I'm gonna put this lettuce, which I ripped off the name, so you'll never know what kind it is, and this big Ruffles hybrid spinach. And the 2 little arrow gardens are doing pretty good. These are all dwarf cherry tomatoes, and the basil ended up being all purple basil. I don't know how that happened. I thought we planted some regular basil, but I guess not. It's all purple, and some of it struggled, so I reseeded the ones that had a harder time, and you can see this guy is the biggest one because that was the one that took. Overall, doing really good. And back outside, a little bit rainy today, a little bit wet. However, I'm going to be taking down these hoop houses. This one's already off. I have one. Whoa, what are you doing?
I'm tearing a tree down by bit.
With that retro saw.
There is no better tool than an old rusty handsaw.
So what's happened here?
This tree got infested with a scale bug last year, and it is lucky to still be alive.
It used to be a beautiful pink magnolia tree.
But it is no longer, and now it's an obstacle, and we're removing it.
And we would rather have apple trees if we're going to have any trees in the yard. So there's that. Also, I'm going to work on taking out this tiny little middle bed right here right now. I'm going to go through here with a shovel and take out the bulbs. I'm going to plant them somewhere else. And I have a whole bunch of succulents here that will also get moved. Some perennial hens and chicks covered in dog hair. I don't know if you can see that. While Ben saws and saws and saws, I'm going to dismantle this.
You saws? You saws?
I saws, you saws.
You sawing?
You're sawing.
I'm sawing.
I removed all of the succulents from here and transplanted the crocus in the front yard. And yeah, this is this big bed, it's the big bed's time to go. Wow, that was a tongue twister. That's super weird without the wood. Like it's just like a huge ridge. It's weird. It's weird, guys. All right, I'm gonna put one of these bad boys together now and try to visualize the yard. because once these two come out, we got to start placing everything so the dogs don't make a mess of the yard or get dirty feet. That's my reasoning, I guess. I'm sticking to it. Here's the pile of garbage. All of the garden beds that I put in, my very first garden beds, they are made of cedar, but they were just cedar fence posts, and some of them were really rotted. And here's where we're at with the garden. We have this big metal bed, which is not going to be here. It's going to get moved over there. The pond is gone. We're filling it back in, and I'm going to make a little French drain rain garden to go along here, because I always have a watering problem along the fence. And yeah. I have this. She's freaking out. She wants attention. She's so cute. And that's a wrap for today. Good morning. It is the next day. I don't think we're going to get any warmth today. It was about the same temperature yesterday. However, the sun was out. This bed is ultimately where it needs to be forever and ever. That's where that one's going to be. And then there's going to be another one here and a walkway between them. Today I'm going to work on... Goodness, what am I going to work on? I guess we'll find out. It wouldn't be a project if there wasn't a problem, some sort of problem. So I'm taking the plastic off of the pieces. Let me just say that this is an incredibly tedious and annoying step. Every single one of these panels comes with double-sided, I'm assuming so that the panels don't get scratched in shipping. But there's literally like what? 4, 5, like 15. You have to peel like 30 pieces of plastic film. It's not very eco-friendly. I have issues with it, but I understand it, okay? Just gonna say that. Secondly, do you see this? It says 17-inch tall 9-in-1 kit. Okay, this is the 5th box. The other 4 came in like a pack of 4, like they were bought as a pack of 4. And then I needed one more, but I did not realize that this was going to be different. Because these ones are a 10-in-1 kit, not a 9-in-1, which changes the measurements completely. So I did not expect them to be that big. I expected them all to be the smaller size that I got as this individual one. And now I have this conundrum of I'm going to have one that doesn't match size-wise. And I'm not actually quite sure what to do. So here's the 9-in-1 kit measurements. I thought I was getting all 6.5 by 3.5. I made a diagram. I measured out the garden and I was going for this. But I actually have this, which is 6.5 by... What am I? No, I'm at an 8 by 4. I have an 8 by 4 over there, which is much larger. And I'm not complaining. Like, we love garden space, don't we? However, I need a little bit of yard for the dogs to poop in, even though they poop on the concrete sometimes. So I have to decide what I'm going to do. I have an 8 by 4 over there. And I think maybe I'll just stick to this 6.5 by 3.5. Or maybe I'll do a 5 by 5 for that spot. Oh. I've come to a stop in the road, I guess. Here's my little trench. I'm putting in a little water garden drainage because my downspout and my sump pump drain out to here. So this is in the way. This is in the way. I should have moved these farther, but I didn't at the time, and now they're in the way. So. Made progress on the rain garden. Ben is just digging out where this garden bed is going to go. We've got the final resting spot in here. Because of the messed up measurements, we're going to end up putting the white gazebo in between these two. It's just how it's got to be. The first bed is officially in. That is leveled. That is there. That is not going anywhere. I want to get the second one in, but to do that...
You're transplanting garlic.
I am.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was hoping that I wouldn't have to, but there's no other way to do this. There's just a bunch of garlic in there. We're going to take it out. Honestly, this was not part of the plan this year to have to dig all these up. But I'm gonna. That's just what's gonna happen. Here we go. I feel so bad doing it. These need to come out, the cinder blocks. And I would like the crocus from there because I'm planting crocus in that little patch of dirt over there. It's really cute looking. Look at how thick this clump of crocus is. I'm gonna pull these apart and plant them separately. Like, clearly they got too big for that cinder block, but it's literally in a square. This